Hey cat lovers, it's Jeff from Cat Matter, and we're going to go over how to assemble a cat case module. Alright, so in each box, you are going to receive one roll of carpet. It'll generally be wrapped around all the packaging. You'll receive a dolls and cams envelope and cams and connectors. You'll receive 4 shelves and 2 faces. That's what a module is made out of. Let's go through the assembly process. It's actually pretty easy. Step number 1, dump out your dolls and cams package on a table. And make sure that when you're assembling, your face is on a nice flat table. It's evenly supported. Okay, these are the first components. There should be 8 in each package, and they are your steel dowels. These just screw into the nylon threaded inserts. Do it by hand at first until you can't do it anymore. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, grab a screwdriver. Do not use a drill. Just a regular Phillips is fine. A number 1 or number 2 will work. You're going to screw this in, not all the way. And the reason is that the nylon inserts will expand slightly as you tighten them. And they'll grip nice and firm in that wood. And over tightening it will actually cause the insert to not grip as firmly as there's too much compression, and it'll actually push out a little bit. So we put them in, and don't worry, they don't have to be perfectly straight. And check out, I'm using believe it, about that much space, a little bit of a thread, and here's another, boom, thread. It's not perfectly straight, I just bend it a little bit. There's a little leeway, but there's plenty of pull strength. Okay, once you get those in, grab a shelf. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just check our fit real quick. So we've got our holes here, and we're just making sure that this head is gonna actually stick up a little bit inside. It's not, you don't want it to be dead center. You want it to just be kind of right above the hole. And again, if it's not straight, no biggie. Putting it through the shelf will straighten it out. This guy's riding a little bit high, so what we're gonna do is just tighten it. A little bit of a turn. We want it just above, so a little extra turn, boom. Great, that looks perfect. This one is good to go. Okay, cool. So that's done. Now we can set our wood dowels in. Wood dowels provide that that up and down strength, while the steel dowels provide the pulling strength that give the structure its stability. Now insert these, they should go in fine. If there's a little bit of tension, just push hard, they'll fit. So that guy, just wiggle it. Wiggle it. Okay, cool. So that is what it should look like first. We insert our shelves, and you can see this one's at a little bit of an angle. So what we'll do is we'll make sure that it goes in the hole, fits nicely, and these guys slide in, and I'm just using my palm to push it down. It doesn't have to be, don't fight it, and then you can put some pressure on it, just kind of wiggle it down into place. Boom. And again, we're on a nice flat, even, supportive surface, so that way nothing's gonna break. You're not putting too much stress on the face. Okay, so next piece. Same thing. We'll push. Where are you? Okay, line up the hole, put it in. We got, and then you're gonna have to push it down into place like that. Okay, here's the cams. When inserting the cams, here's our hole. These cams are sufficiently strong for the job. They actually do a really great job. They're not, however, made out of tungsten carbide, so don't overstress them, guys. You see where the hole is. You see, oops, hold on. Okay. You see where the hole is, you see where this is sticking through. Look at the back of the cam, there's the insert there. It coincidentally is also the arrow. So insert it. Now here's the deal. As much as it looks like you should use a Phillips for this, do not use a Phillips for this. This is not providing enough strength. Use a slotted screwdriver, It is not a flathead. It's called a slotted screwdriver. I don't know who started that, but they're wrong. That's flathead's a screw type. Okay, so insert this guy and turn it. Oops. Turn it to the plus side. Bam. So it should pull. Boom. If it pulls out a little bit, not a big deal. You still got a lot of strength. Okay. I'm putting this in. Put this in. Bam. Use my screwdriver to. Boom. Nice and tight. I am not using too much force. Just enough. And then if you see that there's a little bit of a gap there, you can push down and then tighten it a little bit more. And boom. Notice I'm not overturning, I'm not, threading this. As long as this has a tight hold, you're good to go. Check this one out. It's not straight. That's perfectly fine. Because guess what? This will still grab it, no problem at all. So even if they come in at a slight angle, just insert it at a slight angle. The teeth will grab it nicely. And all right, second side. First side's done. Same deal. Screw these guys in. Make sure that you leave one last wall off before you tighten next. Grab it, and then you can just use this to compare height as well on these guys. And they're gonna mostly be good if you leave a little bit of space. Again, we're definitely not over tightening. We don't want to deal with any of that. Once this guy's ready, drop in your wood dowels again. Boom. And I'm gonna probably fast forward this because it's really kind of hearing me say boom is boom, not the coolest thing. You can ask my kids. They're not huge fans. Okay. So now this guy is all assembled. The screws, you double checked height. Now you're gonna use the steel dowels to sort of feel out and go in their core holes. Then you're gonna add some tapping. There's going to be some tension. Steel dowels will fit pretty snugly in, and they've got that rubber coating that is gonna help them, stick and provide that lateral strength as you are fully assembled. So we're tapping in. We're not adding too much stress to the face material. We're tapping gently, but consistently, and we're applying nice, even pressure. Again, the unit's fully supported, and cool, now it's in. All right, so tops down, your steel dowel is sticking through. Even if it's not straight, no biggie. Just make sure that the opening on your cam lines up. Stick it on and push it in all the way, and turn it until it is snug. So, boom. Notice I'm not forcing it. I'm not adding extra. I'm not kind of bludgeoning it into place. Everything will end up fitting, provided you make sure that everything's lined up properly. And boom, we've got lateral stability. And go ahead and just do that around all the sides, and your construction of the module is nearly complete. Okay, so everything is tight. Your faces are held in space. This baby's got some rigidity to it. Flip her up. Cool. Looking good. All right, now let's do carpet. All right, last step, wrap your carpet around. Pull it firmly, and boom, Velcro on Velcro contact. Super strong. There you go. The module is together. Say hi, boys.
Hi.
Okay, module is together. Next step is to connect the modules. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, last step in assembly, cams and connectors. So dump them out on the table, and you'll see 4 of these wood dowels. You can go ahead, stick them here in the 2 ends. So there, on this guy, and this last one. Okay, so now you're gonna just take your cams, stick them in. You just want to push it until it's flush. Boom. Make sure the arrow's up. Then you're gonna grab your connector, insert it, and wiggle it a little bit. Boom. You'll know when it's in. Pokes a little bit up. Same thing on this side. This guy goes in. You can actually see from the top. So, boom. It's in. Slide this guy. Okay, cool. Then you got all three. So here's the fun part. Got your other unit in place. Just look at the holes and boom. They should slide in without too much hassle. If there is, just press down gently. They are all the same way. So there's a little gap here, so we just push it down. So no biggie. Boom. That's in. And then to tighten it down, again we're looking inside. We insert our cams, and then you take your slotted screwdriver and turn till it's snug. Bam, and until it's snug. Bam. Good to go. Now it's together. Questions or complications, etc., some issue with shipping, anything like that, reach out to us directly. We're happy to help. Thanks.